What up, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. Here to make my divisional round picks real quick. I should have made it earlier in the week. I bet you no one's going to watch this now because it's about to be Saturday, and that's when the games are on. But let's just get right down to it. Atlanta Falcons versus the Seattle Seahawks. I think it's going to be a really good game, possibly the best game in the whole damn playoffs, in my opinion. They met earlier this season. It was a great game. Ended in a controversial call. Richard Sherman grabbing Julio, yada, yada, yada. I like Seattle's experience in this game. You know, playoff experience. Russell Wilson's been there. Pete Carroll's been there. You know, Dan Quinn is he learned from Pete and this and that. So, you know, I like the advantage Seattle has. But this isn't in Seattle. This is in Atlanta. Atlanta's offense has been something this year that I have not seen probably since the Broncos when 2013, I think it was, or even the Eagles in 2013 with that Chip Kelly's first season. I mean, Nick Foles 27-2 and offensive explosion. They're on some shit like that. I think Julio had 300 yards, I think, in one game earlier this year. It's just insane. Their offense is insane. A lot of people say, well, all you do is double Julio and that's it. No, you don't double Julio and that's it. He's been out for the past 2-3 weeks, I think it was. Past 2 or 3 games, and they still were shitting. Matt Ryan still threw for like 400, 500 yards. He's just playing out of his mind. I always thought Matt Ryan was a decent quarterback. I never thought he was all that. But after watching this season, this guy is a really good quarterback. But also Kyle Shanahan's a really damn good coach. I guess he gets it from his father. Atlanta's going to win this game, in my opinion. The Seattle hasn't been the same since losing Earl Thomas. I wouldn't say the Falcons' defense is that good. They're decent defense, but they have the sack leader, 15.5 sacks this season, in Vic Beasley, who's being a monster off the edge. I called him a bum earlier in the season, and then I actually started watching him and said, wow, this kid really came along. He's a great pass rusher, solid in coverage, but he's probably the vocal point of that defense. But they have solid people on defense. Their defense isn't that bad. I mean, they can't be put up all these points. In their defense is decent. Defense is good, but their offense is off the chain and it's really unstoppable. They got a guy by the name of Taylor Gabriel, who I always liked. Always, I think it's Taylor Gabriel. Is it? No, I think Taylor is still on the Browns. All right, whatever. This guy used to play for the Browns, and now he plays for Atlanta. He's off the chain. He reminds me of Tyreek Hill. He's their Tyreek Hill. You know, the Kansas City Chiefs special team / running back / wide receiver, everything guy. He can do it. The guy's a monster. So you got him. You got Freeman, Devontae Freeman. Okay, you just rush it right down their damn throat. Right down their throat. And then you also got Tevin Coleman, who's a really good running back, receiving back and running back. If he was on another team, he would be a number 1 starting back, and he would be a Pro Bowler. That's how good he is. So they got 2 Pro Bowl caliber backs. They got a decent run game, great offensive line playing great. Matt Ryan playing out of his mind. You got Julio, you got Gabriel, you got a bunch of guys. I like the way they're doing things, and I think Seattle's just not going to have enough to keep up with them. Even though I think Seattle can win the game, I mean, it's kind of iffy. I mean, just like last time, it was a close game. And I don't think Matt Ryan even played his best game. So we'll see. But I give the advantage to the Falcons. Matt Ryan and the Falcons, they're going to win that game. Then we got Patriots versus Houston Patriots. Patriots are going to win this game. Patriots are going to win the AFC. It's period, whatever. Tom Brady's Tom Brady. The best quarterback to ever play the game, in my opinion. And Bill Belichick's going to be one of the greatest coaches ever. I just actually got a book on Belichick for Christmas called Belichick versus the NFL, the case for the greatest coach of all time. And it has him versus, for example, it would be him versus Tom Landry, and it has all the reasons why he's just as good, if not better, or he's not as good as them. It's a great book. Any NFL fan or anyone who's into coaching or stuff like that should check that out. But yeah, Patriots are going to win this game. They're going to beat the shit out of them. Texas have a really good defense, really good, underrated defense. I think they're best defense in the league. I think I saw somewhere number 1 or something. Yeah, but they ain't going to keep up with Tom and them in Foxborough. That's a W. Next game, we go on to Kansas. Well, I want to get to Dallas and Green Bay last because that's rivals. Uh, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a tough game for me. Real tough game for me to pick because I think Kansas City is the better overall team. I think on terms of defense, offense, but defense, their defense is phenomenal. Real tough, rough, gritty team. It's probably the best team Andy Reid has had since 2004 when we went to the Super Bowl. And that his team reminds me just like it. Besides Alex Smith's not as good as McNabb, and they don't have a Terrell Owens type receiver. But they kind of remind me of that 2004 team. But the Steelers, early on, they were streaky, up and down, have the best offense in the NFL. Well, the Falcons do, sorry, but they have top 5 offense, and they would have these games where they would just explode, like just boom. They did it to the Chiefs earlier this season. Big Ben, for like 5 TDs. I think he had like 3 in the first quarter or something like that. Like just some crazy shit. Two back-to-back 50-yard bombs, boom, just exploding everywhere. And then they have a game like they did against us, a dud, where they got blown out. I think they got beat 34-3. Just couldn't even put up a touchdown. Then they got games where they're good. Then they go to Miami, not in the playoffs, regular season this year, and they lose. So they're streaky. But then they're on a 7-game winning streak. They're playing really well. Their Achilles heel, in my opinion, is that defense. Defense is not good at all. James Harrison's probably the best player on that damn defense. Him, Ryan Shazier, and they're balling out the defense. Well, not balling out. They're playing decent. Sorry about that. But the offense is just so high powered. But you go up against a defense like Kansas City's like that, they can hold your offense a little bit. And the Chiefs' offense can score. So, this ain't Miami Dolphins defense. This is Kansas City. This is Kansas City's defense. This is Eric Berry. You know what I mean? This is what's his name? Derek Johnson. You know what I'm saying? This is them Hogs. This is Aqib Talib. You know what I mean? These Hogs. So, it's tough for me to pick this game. I pick Kansas City, but I think Pittsburgh could win this game. I really do. And Pittsburgh, in my opinion, gives New England the best challenge because Andy Reid can't beat New England. He can't beat Bill Belichick. He can't beat Tom Brady. He can't. If they win the Chiefs, automatically Patriots are winning that game next week. Bank on it. I'm not bullshitting. They are. Because Andy cannot beat them guys. With us, with the Chiefs, you've seen it last year in the playoffs. The clock management, being all conservative like he always has been, which been the kill your heels of Andy Reid's career. Okay? He can't beat the Patriots. So Pittsburgh gives the Patriots the best challenge. They already first earlier this season. And Landry Jones played solid, I guess. And even at the Patriots blew him out basically. But I would love to see Pittsburgh versus Patriots. That would be a great, great matchup. Great. Kansas City, I think Kansas City's going to, I don't know, dude. It's in Arrowhead. Kansas City, I'm picking Kansas City, but I think Steelers can win. I'll take KC, though. Damn it, I know Kansas City's going to win. You know what? I'll take Pittsburgh. That's my wild card. Even though in my picks, my real picks, money on the line, I pick Kansas City. But for this video, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Next game, Dallas versus Green Bay. This is going to be a really good game, in my opinion. Aaron Rodgers is the hottest quarterback in the league right now. Over the last 8 games, 22 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. One thing I want to get down to real quick is Dallas fans saying how, we already kicked their ass before. This is an easy one. We already kicked their ass before when they had Jordy Nelson, when they had this, when they had that. You guys understand that Aaron Rodgers was playing the worst football of his career at the time. He was playing like shit. He's now the hottest quarterback in the league. Over the last 8 games, he has 22 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. He's the best quarterback in the NFL. When you guys saw him before, the whole team sucked. The whole team was terrible. Now they're the hottest team in the league right next to Pittsburgh. Ripping off, I think, 9 straight wins, 8 straight wins, 7 straight wins. You got to understand that. You guys been the hottest team all year. They were weak and trash at the time. Now they're the hottest. So you're catching a Green Bay team who's on fire. You're catching a Green Bay team that is not the same as the one you beat before. So when you bring up, I seen one Dallas fan, we're going to wipe them. We already beat them before. You guys are retarded if you think it's going to be that easy, okay? Green Bay offense clicks late in every game. They sit there and they take their time and they click late and yada, yada, yada. but their defense sucks. Defense is garbage. They were lucky to play the Giants, okay? Because the Giants' offense is garbage, okay? What the fuck's his name? The McAdoo's offense is terrible. His scheme. Eli Manning's been playing bad, and the receivers they got all-star talent, but can't do nothing because of their system. Their scheme is terrible. Okay, and they're lucky Green Bay they versed that offense, because if the Giants just had a tad bit better offense, Giants win that game because they have the best defense in the whole playoffs possibly when they were in it. Okay, but Green Bay's defense, I don't know if they're good against the run or what, but they got to shut down Elliott. They want to win this game. They got to stop Elliott as much as they can, make Dak throw, and I think Dak will make mistakes. You've seen it last time he played Green Bay. He made threw a pick or two or something like that, fumbled. But you get what I'm saying. You need to stop Elliott. That should be the main concern, stop Elliott. Make them throw the ball. Get the ball in Rodgers' hands and sling the rock. Rodgers will shred Dallas's defense. Dallas' defense sucks, okay? They're not good. Their offense is off the chain. But that's the problem. When you got a bad defense like Green Bay's and you're only relying on one man's arm and Aaron Rodgers, you're not going to win the game. I'm picking Dallas. I hate to say it. I'm picking Dallas. I think Green Bay's going to win the game. I mean, I think Green Bay can win it. They can win it. It can be a shootout type game. It could be a type of game where it's a shootout and Rodgers gets the ball in the last minute, does something, bah, bah, bah. I'm not counting out Rodgers, okay? But I also read a statistic online that the Giants and Packers, the last 7 times they met in the playoffs, the winner of that game went on to win the NFL championship or the Super Bowl. The 7 times that the Packers and Giants have met in the playoffs, the winner of that game went on to win the Super Bowl or the NFL championship. So that statistic alone makes me think Packers could win this game, go on to win the Super Bowl. But I'll tell you what, I'm going with Dallas. I just don't think Green Bay can stop their run. Now, if Green Bay can stop their run, because Dallas's defense ain't stopping Aaron Rodgers. It's that simple. They ain't stopping him. Period. Done. Out of the end of discussion. But it's up to the Packers' defense to stop Elliott somewhat. If they do that, they can win the game. But you know what? I'm taking Dallas. I just don't think they can stop Elliott. That's it. But I hope I'm wrong. I really want to see Aaron Rodgers play well. I really want to see a really good game, and I hope Green Bay wins. But I think Dallas is going to win. All right, y'all. Like this video, subscribe, and comment below. I went on way too long. And tell me your guys' picks and what do you guys think. It should be a good game. And go Pack, go.